good days to eat outside with some cheese.
Oh, I like it. In fact, we're celebrating Gouda Palooza.
Aaron Whitestack is a blogger for A Bird and a Bean, is here to share some delicious Gouda.
I love
Who knew
Gouda.
that you could put Gouda in cookies?
No, those are Goudas?
Right?
There's Gouda in cookies, yeah.
In those cookies, yes.
I'm nervous.
Okay, and my first question to Aaron was, you like cheese?
I do like cheese.
Yes.
Gouda is actually one of the oldest cheeses. It's 830 years old this year.
Wow.
And I know, it's an old cheese. I'm Dutch, actually, so I feel like maybe Gouda's in my blood.
Well, we're looking at a couple different Goudas here. Describe a Gouda.
Yes.
What's it going to do to our palate?
Oh, my goodness. Well, there are many different kinds of Gouda. I've actually brought a few different kinds. This is the classic kind everybody sees with the red rind.
Yes.
Then there's peppered.
Can you eat the rind?
I wouldn't advise it.
No.
I don't eat the rind. I'm not actually sure. I don't.
If you're not, we're not going to. Yes.
And then this Parano is a really interesting cheese. It's got nutty flavors of Parmesan mixed with the creamy and smoothie textures of Gouda. So it's a very nice cheese.
I mean, obviously, you can use it lots of different ways, and that's probably the great thing about
it's very versatile.
Gouda. Okay,
Tell us what you did over here. These look fun.
Well, you can elevate any meat and cheese platter by just putting it on some bamboo skewers. Who doesn't like food on a stick,
Which is right, and it's fun, it's colorful, and it's easy for you to do. Yeah.
Well,
if you're having a party or something, it's easy for folks to pick up. They don't need a plate.
Exactly.
You know, they
can walk around. I mean, food on sticks is just fun anyway.
Now, what else do you have on here?
Well, you can get olives at most grocery stores now have olive bars and just any sort of cheese you'd like. And I've obviously used Gouda since it's Gouda Palooza. And meats go really, really well with Gouda.
Any kind of a meat?
Any kind of meat. I've got pepperoni and I've got turkey salami here.
Now, are you a wine drinker?
Yes. And this goes great with wine.
Well, okay. So what wine would be best with?
Well, I like a red. I like a cab, so I would definitely go with red with the meat and the olives. I think
what a nice party.
Any type of work,
exactly.
Right? You know,
it's true.
The third glass is open. Give me a box. It's fine. We're ready to go. No, okay. So you got your salad over here. We're gonna top it with a little Gouda.
I guess I'm gonna put the pepper Gouda on this actually because I feel like the nectarines. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, with the peaches and
the nectarines and the pepper Gouda go really well together. Yes, and then
you taste those little pepper flakes in there.
Some walnuts, and then I made a dressing.
I was going to say, what kind of dressing?
This is a basil dressing that I've used. Some walnut, actually, walnut olive oil, but you could use any olive oil. You have a handful of basil I picked fresh from the garden this morning.
Look at you.
I know. And
you're like, yeah, I know.
and some pure maple syrup. I would say don't use the Aunt Jemima. You know, you get the good stuff. And then some balsamic vinegar. And I blended it up in the blender. And then you just pour that over and toss it around a little bit. And it's just so nice because it's like a little bit sweet, a little bit salty.
A little grilled chicken on top of that?
Yeah, it's really good.
Before we go, so these chocolate chip cookies, Gouda chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies.
Now, have you tried them?
I have. I've eaten several.
That was my first question. She says she likes them.
So what do you do? Just make a dough?
People eat apple pie with cheddar cheese. Have you seen people do that? That's a thing people do.
That's very
true. Salty, sweet. You know, they're hard. It's very gooey. I'm glad you're doing this.
Try the cookie and tell us what you think.
Oh,
I don't want to hurt your
You're doing a really good job.
It's really nice.
Right. So, is that the Gouda right there?
There's Gouda in there.
That's a big piece of Gouda.
That is a big piece.
Oh, it's good. So, yeah, it's actually very good. Let me get the Gouda.
Careful.
That is pretty good.
Salty and sweet. It's a different texture, but...
Actually, it really is.
You know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Of course,
it's not for everyone.
Towards the end. No. I love you, but I don't think so.
Lots of different ways to use Gouda. No. There you go. No?
No. Anyway. Ooh, no. Before after 9 now.
Okay, you said no about 5 times. It's okay. You just put in your feeling.
We'll be back after this. A great organization plans a fun event to help battle breast cancer ahead.
Yeah, and a new way to make a college visit a little